What's up, everyone? Said to hell with it. Decided to start a couple minutes early. What's up, Caitlin and Colin? What's up, Wayne? Hey, cool gamer. You always say hello, but how are you doing? Inquiring minds want to know. Hope everybody's had, well, my day is a day ahead of time because, oh, I put Friday instead of Thursday, so you know where my brain is. Hanging around with Wayne too much. And now I gotta fix it. There. Now it's fixed. It's all Wayne's fault.
My fault. What did I do?
Cause you got me all distracted. I thought today was Friday and it was Thursday, so I had another Friday Night Live.
We've been smoking today.
The other 11 of the eggs that you're lacking.
Yeah, right. Stop blaming on me. I didn't do nothing.
Well, on to book number 4, Wayne.
That's good. Good. Enjoy it.
Book 3 was kind of interesting because when it first started out, I kind of was leaning towards like a cult type thing.
Hmm.
But then I'm like, okay, is the guy just going to kidnap the girl or is it actually going to be a cult? So then, like, halfway through the book, then you find out that it's actually a cult.
Hmm.
And they believed that by sacrificing this girl, it would give them uh, eternal life, and that her blood and all this stuff, and them binding them to her and all this other stuff, would keep them all united as a whole in the afterlife.
Mm.
Like it would be like it is now when they die.
That's funny.
So then the same kid that basically took her is the one that helped her escape
Mm.
because they were blinded by the eternal light is the name of was the name of the cult.
Oh, okay. Where's Mother Hen tonight?
Probably sitting on the couch.
She ain't bothering you now. She ain't coming in the stream, huh?
We'll give
Mother
her a
Hen.
minute. She probably will.
Mother Hen. Probably chasing the rooster. Trying to pluck the feathers.
What in the hell is he doing?
Hey, Elliot. There he is. There's Elliot.
Hey, Elliot, where the heck you been hiding?
Mm.
You feeling better? I ain't seen you anywhere.
How you feeling, Elliot? Good?
And actually, my mom was asking about you earlier today, wanting to know if I had heard from you and if I knew how you were doing. Well, that's good.
That's good. You think your mother's sleeping with the dogs on the couch?
Now, when I came out here, she was on her phone, asked me if I was going live, and I said, yeah. Then I was
Oh,
sitting here and I seen that you and Caitlin and Colin were chatting, so I'm like, you know what? We're just going to start early.
hey, Teddy TV.
Hey, Teddy, my friend, now where the heck have you been? So I had to go snooping to see who was all over at this other live.
Mm-hmm.
So
While you're
how you
doing that,
doing, Teddy? Good morning to you.
David's yelling at the TV, yelling at the Bruins game.
Oh, that's right.
Okay.
Yeah, I had to go make sure that I was still subs- subscribed to you, Teddy, because I hadn't gotten any notifications or anything. I seen you posted a gig from a wedding or something, which I got to go back and watch. Yeah, that takes a while to get rid of. I mean, some mornings I still have my cough, but I still got 7 days left of the steroids. Maybe then I can get my taste back. Because for whatever reason, the steroids for like your lungs and stuff, they leave like such a gross taste in your mouth. Well, are you done with the medicine for the CVID? And if you are, and your chest is still feeling tight and heavy, then you should go back to your doctor and not wait around and listen to this person and that person. Of course, Monday I got to be to my primary at 8 o'clock in the morning, so I have to get up at like 6:30. Okay, kitty. Well, that's not good. Missed you too, my friend. That's kind of strange that your internet at work's been cut. Yeah, that's definitely strange. Well, yeah, Elliot, you should not have waited because certain things with your lungs come sneaking up and it's like getting hit with a hammer because that's how fast it gets you. May I help you? Well, get up here with your fat self. Come
Hmm.
here. Meh. Mouth. Yeah, ours. Well, here it depends on which one you go to. Some are a joke, some aren't.
Mm-hmm.
What's up, Jamie? But if that whole wheezy, rumbly feeling doesn't go away, then go back to
Yeah.
your doctor.
Hey, Jamie.
What's up, Brandon?
Hey, Brendan.
Today was definitely a crazy day.
Mm-hmm.
Woke up to an interesting live. Well, maybe you should go sooner than a week, Elliot. You make me a cup of tea, or you're still doing lunch, but I drank it. So how was your day, Wayne?
Quiet as usual.
Wouldn't be quiet if all of us crazies were over there.
Just the way it is when you have a business. It slows down for a while and it fastens back up.
I know, I've been slacking. I feel bad because I've been reading these books and I've always
And I
been quiet.
called,
I mean, I'm always
uh,
into it, but I've been quiet.
yeah, I called my webpage provider up today. I had a problem with the shopping carts, right? I was trying to make different ones like for small, medium, extra large, and then 2XL, 3XL. And when you did that, the price would stay the same for both of them. I told the guy, I said, I want one for 12, one for 15. But if I make it for 12, it stays 12 for the other size too. I don't want that. I want the 3XLs to be 15. And he says,
Yeah.
oh, we'll work on it. Well, I'll get back to you tomorrow. We'll see what we can do to it and fix it. So we'll see.
Yeah, they probably should definitely do the breathing test, Elliot.
Oh, yeah. That's nothing to fool with.
The one I had back when my son was a baby, that thing was super expensive. It was take like hours. The one that they had to do for me, they put you in this little freaking cubicle and lock you in there, and then it's got this like mouthpiece thing, and you got to follow the instructions. You're in there for like so many minutes. Then they bring you out. They do a breathing test outside of it. Then they give you a inhaler. Then they put you back in there. And I mean, I'm not claustrophobic, but I kind of felt claustrophobic being in there.
Mm.
But yeah, I think it was like 2 hours long for everything that they did. Why is that, Steven? What's up, Rich? How you doing? How you and Judy?
Hey, Rich.
I hope everything got straightened out after all that stuff earlier. But we don't need to. Rich, I'll always have your back no matter what. You're my family. Always. What's up, Mark?
That's YouTube for you.
Okay, Steven, why are you talking about smoking vapor pipe?
Yeah, why are you talking about that?
I didn't think you smoked anything. So tonight we had Crystal and I made roast beef with potatoes and carrots.
I'll be right back, all right? I'm going to
Yep,
get something.
and then butternut squash. What's up, John Paul? How you doing? but it came out super delicious. Seasoned it with the onion soup mix. I know, but why, Steven? But yeah, it came out really good. Well, glad to see you, John. I do the same thing. I normally min mine here in the laptop, and then I float around on my phone here and there. Then I'll come back to mine if I gotta pin something or do something like that. But it's hard to be, 5 places at once. Now, if I had 5 devices, yeah, then it'd be a little bit easier, but I mean, granted, I know I can open them on a tab on my laptop, but then can't hear them unless I pair my Bluetooth to it. All right, Brandon, we know what you meant. Little boy, you've been super hungry today. You're dropping all your food in your bed. Oh, it's raining. Yeah, that'd probably help, Steven. Now, are you talking about vapor as in like CBD, wacky tobacco, or just oh, okay. That's up to you, Brandon. I mean, you can send it directly to me, don't matter, or to him, or wherever. I still gotta get some envelopes made out myself. My email's in my about uh, page, so if you want, just email me, and then I'll email you back. Do you have any printing places by you that like we have a place here where like you could take like I could take one of my paintings and bring to them, and they can make a postcard out of it. Um, I can have stickers made out of it right at this place. If you had a place like that, you might be able to just go there and seriously, seriously, you're muted.
Yep.
You're gonna just come strolling in with frickin' pie.
Yeah.
You see this
Well,
BS there?
la,
You see it?
la, 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 la.
Yeah, well, we all need to sleep sometime. Wayne just slithers down in his chair like he's a freaking slinky going down the stairs.
I'm not doing nothing.
Don't lie, you're sitting over there eating pie while the rest of us can just dream about it and wonder
I'm
how delicious
knocking it out
it
because you can't
tastes.
see me. Hmm.
He always leaves us out, Bear. We get no pie.
Blow smoke. You don't need to smoke that, Stephen. What are you going to do that for?
He said to calm down, the CBD.
What's the matter with you, man?
Blah, 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 blah. So what are you having with your pie, Wayne?
Nothing.
Good evening, Judy May. How are you
Good
doing?
evening, Judy May.
I know, Judy May. That's what I tell him all the time. And he just walks by nonchalant, like, oh, look here, I got pie, and for the rest of you.
Too far away. I can't give you any of this.
Well, pretty soon Wayne will have contraptions where he can just reach through the TV and grab whatever you want.
That's what you think.
What do you mean that's what I think?
You've been vaping for 2 years. I've never seen you smoking that.
Because he probably doesn't do it where people can see him.
That's stupid. I wouldn't do that to my body, smoking that.
Wayne, CBD does not hurt you.
How you know?
Because it's a plant.
So is marijuana.
And that doesn't hurt you either. That's good, Judy May. See, there's plants, like I have a book that after I'm done with these other books, I'm going to read it. But there's all sorts of plants that we mow over or we burn that are good for you. If the pioneers and the old timers could live on it and eat it, then guess what? So could we. I mean, I used to be on medicinal for my pain. Now, granted, yes, it did help. It helped a lot with my mind. But the only bad thing for me is I'm super sensitive to it, and it gives me the munchies. What new social media platform, Stephen?
Oh, jeez.
Oh yeah, you can use the whole plant, Rudy May. The same way with dandelions. You can use the whole plant. There's a lot of plants, like I said, that we mow over every single day, and that during mowing season, there's a lot of them that farmers burn the field off so they can have just the Timothy hay or wheat or whatever they want to plant. Yeah, I plead the fifth on times too, Brandon. Sometimes it pays to take the fifth. Well, yeah, you can take the flowers of the dandelion and not just make wine, but you can take those flowers and put them in like olive oil and use that on salads, vegetables. And my mom still has about this much dandelion wine in one of them big old glass bottles that uh she made when I was a kid. What's up, zombie? Down home. How are you doing? But yeah, there's a lot of them. Mom even and I on the iPhone you can take pictures of them, and will tell you what the plan is. But I told her that we should get a book because um so that way it has like more descriptive pictures. Everything's going good here. Just chillaxing. We got a little bit of snow, and then we got some freezing rain today. But now in the morning, when the sun comes up with all the ice on the tree branches, that's all going to be all sparkly, and it's going to be so pretty. That's the only one thing I like about freezing rain. Is because it just when the sun hits it, it looks like a bunch of crystals everywhere. Yeah, we did. We had a cherry tomato plant. That thing was even giving off cherry tomatoes after like 3 frosts. Yeah, that's a good pressure, Judy May. So might have to take my daughter to urgent care on Saturday because uh, her jaw is starting to hurt really bad. All right. So her jaw's starting to bother. So I told her to call the medical adjuster for the accident and tell them that she's gonna have to be seen because her jaw is really hurting. She said it hurts to like open her mouth, which sometimes with the airbags, um, it
Oh,
takes a
down.
couple of days for it to feel everything.
Is that his new name for his channel, Down Home now?
Yes, that's Zombie's channel. Yes, that's his.
Oh, okay.
That's his main channel now.
Oh, okay.
So if you don't have it, go pick it up.
Hmm.
Well, that's good news, Steven. I don't know what wreck he had, but I'm glad he's okay. Or she.
I just picked him up. I ain't sleeping, Julia May. I'm just sitting in my chair. I just picked his channel up. If you want to go to sleep, Julia May, go ahead. You can do it. I go to sleep later on.
But I don't think rupturing a disc is technically okay, Stephen. Trust me from somebody who knows.
There's Down Home's link right there. I just put it in the description there. TN Fishkeeper. I put it as link in there for you. Here's his link, Down Homes. So you can check him out. Well, that's all music and some computer softwares too. Everybody asked me about that. Oh,
What's up, troublemaker Dave? He can't run away.
Hey, Bud, there's my pal.
Well, yes, I know that part, Stephen. But I'm just saying, a ruptured disc isn't no fun either.
Shouldn't try to chase a semi truck. Try to race it. That's what he did. That's the same one, I think.
Troublemaker.
Hey, Tasha.
What's up, Dave?
Nothing much. Got through watching the Bruins. They won 3-1 tonight again. They won 4-1 last night, 3-1 tonight. That's pretty good. Come on, man.
What do they play every night?
No, they play. They're not going to play. They're going to be off tomorrow night. So they play every. They got a big schedule this year. The record's 30, 36-5, and I think two. I don't know what that is, but they're 35 and 5 rather right this year.
Probably commercials. They have commercials on people's videos.
Uh,
That is his video. I went to his channel. They do show commercials there, Judy, too. You want to get an ad blocker on your computer, you'll get a video over it. That's YouTube. That's his channel down home.
Yeah, that's not a good speed to be doing.
What are you talking about? I got it off his channel. What are you talking about? Ask him about it. I don't know.
Because if you post a video link, it'll bring you to the video. If you post a channel link, then it brings you to the channel, which I dropped his channel link. But Zombie's also a moderator.
You don't have a wrench in here.
Yes, he does. I just gave him one.
Oh, okay.
What's up, Zombie?
Hello.
What's up? How you been?
I've been all right. How y'all doing?
I'm doing good.
Hey, Wayne.
Hey, how you doing?
Doing good. Doing good. Had to start all over, so here we go.
That happens at times.
Well, it's me. Hey, Brandon, what's the matter, Judy May?
I don't know what she's talking about. I think a link
Do you
or
still
something.
have art, or what is it?
Yes, art.
There you go.
But I did give you a wrench too, so.
Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. Thank you.
No, I
I still
haven't.
have my zombie prepper channels there, but it's just blank.
Well, did it do it on its own, or did you delete it, or?
Why didn't I put a stop on my channel anyway? Why I didn't, or why I did? Zombie, if I may ask, why didn't you put a stop on your channel anyways? I didn't delete it, but I did hide it because I was working on revamping where I was going to be zombie. Maybe was going to change it up, and I decided against because I wanted to do my homestead and outdoor stuff. And so when I unhit it, which is I've done that but boom, I lost every subscriber, a bunch of my content, and
Wow.
I never could get any answers. So I even went through Twitter and all that. Nobody ever answered me to the YouTube team. So anyhow, but I may try to rebuild my zombie prepper channel just for prepping. That's really what I started it for.
Yeah.
But down home kind of really covers the down home channel. Just kind of covers my life. That's who we are: country living, homestead and gardening, all the a lot more than just prepping.
Well, I've contemplated, change your mind too, but everybody knows me by that. Yeah.
Well, I really wish I'd have never hid mine. I'm sick to my stomach. I lost almost 2,400 subs.
Wow.
All them watch hours, a lot of work.
Oh yeah. I mean, I haven't been putting up much content.
You're better off to keep what you got, and if you want to, start something different. Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. Sometimes I have to hide Curly.
Yeah, that's Brandon's other channel.
Judy, I took it down because I was trying to work on it without everybody seeing what I was doing to it, and I only had it down overnight.
Oh my gosh!
And when I decided, hey, I'll just start another completely different channel. So that's why.
Oh my gosh!
Oh, I love Tasha's shirt.
I have a second channel too. I preached on my other channel. That's what I do.
I started another one. I got a couple of shorts on it, but I don't plan on doing much with it. I use it as like a ninja account to go here and go there, and
Yeah. Well, that's my down home channel. I've had it for it's as old as Zombie Prepper. I just never used it.
Yeah, I know, Brandon. Don't fall off. One will fall off here, two falls off there. Biggest thing is, as long as you keep your watch hours up, you're fine.
I've already been through that. I got up to like 140 yesterday. by the evening, it's down to 113.
Hey, Tosh, can I ask you a
YouTube
question?
giveth and YouTube taketh away.
What,
What's
Wayne?
weird? I went on my worship channel, right? It's acting like my main channel. How can it do that? It's on different
What do you
emails.
mean?
It's acting like it's monetized, and it ain't monetized. It's
Does
weird.
it show the dollar sign down in the corner?
It shows like ads and everything in there. It's kind of weird. I went in and said, what the
Uh-oh.
hell is it doing that? It doesn't have many subscribers in there. What a crazy channel. It's weird. Acting like my main channel. I have them on different emails.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a worship channel. I have another
I might have
one.
to jump down. My internet's crap.
Oh,
Okay, zombie.
it's acting weird. Want me to show you what it looks like, Tasha?
I'm going over there now as soon as I scroll through 5,000 channels.
I mean, I wanted to show you the menu where the area is. You wouldn't believe how it's acting. I said, it ain't monetized. Only 45 subscribers on there. That's acting cuckoo. It's not monetized. It ain't on the. It says it's on the monetization program. It's only 45 subscribers. How the hell did it get on? I didn't ask that channel to be in there. I don't have that many subscribers in there. It's kind of cuckoo.
I'm
Let me
not
try-
getting any ads or anything on it.
I'll show you what it looks like. Go over and show you, right? Let me get it over here. I'll put yours down. Watch this. This is weird.
You're okay, zombie.
I'll show you on the camera, right? What it's acting. It's acting cuckoo. It says earn. I'm not kidding you. Look at this. Show you. It's not even monetized. It's acting like it's monetized. I didn't monetize that channel. So the screen on over there. No, it is. Okay, let me show you. Look at it. See, it says earn. And it says all this.
Yeah, that I have no idea.
I don't know why it's doing it. It ain't even want it. Don't even have many subscribers. It's kind of cuckoo.
Hang on, let me check mine, because you're in studio, right?
Yeah, and that's not signed in the custom screen print email. It has a different email. It has an email like my worship channel 99@gmail.com. It's not subscribed to that. Kind of odd. It's kind of weird. I don't know why it's doing that. Kind of stupid. I asked my friend about that and asked him about that. Asked him why he's doing that. I only got 45 subscribers over there. It's not like 1,000.
It says the same thing.
It says earn.
I think it's just a new feature, because if you scroll down, it tells you what you can do to like earn money, and that but if you scroll down, it says how do I join, and it'll show like how many subscribers you got, 0 watch hours, and stuff like that. And then down on the bottom, it'll say complete basics, verification, past revenue, blah, 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 blah. So it's not saying that you are monetized. It's just giving you information on the way to make money when you become
Oh, okay.
monetized, or if you monetize it.
It's gonna be a long time until that happens. If I want to monetize it, which I don't. only have one channel. That's all I'm going to work on this channel. Don't mind working on another one. That's just having fun over that one. It's kind of
Yeah.
weird. Never channel do that before. Why is yours down to 99? 999.
Because it does that sometimes. You gotta realize I was up at 1,045.
Oh wow.
And that's how much it's dropped.
I gotta figure out what my next shot is gonna be. I don't know.
But yeah, that's how, because what they're doing is they're starting to do like different things with YouTube. There's a bunch of changes that are coming out. So they're gonna have like more of that stuff there. Because it's informative. You know how like sometimes you go to search something and you can't find the answer?
Yeah.
By them putting all the information there, you don't need to go look for it because it's right there.
Mhm.
Good night, Brandon.
I might put my other channel on this computer.
What are you getting on another computer?
Yeah, my laptop.
Why, you don't think you have enough between your phone, your computer?
No, I'm not doing that. I'm doing something else. I'm gonna sit. I'm gonna.
Stop. Lay down. Down. Down.
These notifications. Jeez. You gonna quit? Good. No, I'm gonna try to put my other channel on this computer here. The worship channel on here. And if I want to preach, I'll preach on this one. And then I can do that.
You know, it's so weird, like sometimes I'm getting like comments from like months ago.
Yeah.
Like I'll go through all my comments on the studio side.
Mm-hmm.
And then they'll all be like answered or liked or hearted or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But then like a couple of days from now I'll get notifications from somebody's comment that was put on there months ago.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, that's like the one thing with Zombie I told you like last week.
Mm.
Shared me out like 4 months ago.
Yeah.
I had just got those like a couple weeks ago. And it had been 4 months. What are you doing, Dave? Did you have to go get some pie too?
I had some. I had to put it in the refrigerator. I got acid reflux. If I don't know, I threw up one night. I ate too much. So I stopped and I eat the pie. I use it for tomorrow. I couldn't do it. I could had a couple of a couple of bites out of it. That was it. I put back in the refrigerator. I stop my. I don't want to eat no large things anymore. I'm trying to cut down on. I'm trying to cut down.
Yeah, I'm behind. I think I'm behind on mine too, Judy May. Typically, I'm always on top of the comments because most of my stuff is all live. So very rarely do I get comments after the fact. Once in a while, I will. Welcome back, Zombie.
I caught up on all my channel. I caught up all the comments and everything, and I caught up on all.
Yeah, I'm a couple behind, but and then what I find too is if I go on my phone in the studio and try to go to the comments, that's all fine. But if you click on the channel, it won't bring me to the channel. It doesn't give me the option. I swear my daughter's lost her bloody freaking mind right now.
Really, it's losing her mind, huh?
What, Dave?
So what you said your daughter's losing? You think she's losing her mind?
Well, because she's sending me lyrics of a derogatory song that we both like.
Yeah.
So I asked her what the heck she was smoking. Yeah, that's what drives me nuts, Judy May, because Like I can't get to their channel either. I haven't tried on here. Absolutely comment.
Yeah, you him.
And then you gotta love when you get like smooth comments. Like I don't even know who the heck this person is from 6 weeks ago. No idea. Must be a ninja account.
Oh, man.
Well, see, I do all my streaming from my laptop, but anything to do with my chat when I'm live, I do from my phone. When I do I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, when I do my content outside, like videos, that I'll do from my phone.
Big smartphone is a bunch of crap.
Yeah, I don't like the studio on my phone. It's okay for certain things, but then others I don't. I mean, granted, certain things you can do on the YouTube side.
Yeah.
What are you doing, Wayne? What are you doing?
I'm adding something to my laptop.
Oh. Yeah, and I try to do because typically I don't go to bed early. So what I'll do if somebody's live, wait. then I'll put the live on and then just go to the studio and look at my comments and see if I missed anything. Yeah, they switched that all around, Zombie.
Get out of here.
It's one of the new things they did, which I'm glad they did because I wasn't at that point yet. So, and I've been slacking at sharing people on my community tab. Anyways, I've been slacking. Judy May, my other channel doesn't have a community tab. I think I have 26 subscribers over there. I've been wanting to put some new either shorts or videos up on this channel, but then I'm like, I don't know what I want to do. Like, I mean, I got ideas as far as like if I want to do like a prepping video, where like I told you that Mom and I figured out that we can make butter from powdered ingredients, and the same way with yogurt. So I thought about us, doing like a how-to video on that.
Don't give me that.
Shut off everything. Yeah. Close it out.
No kidding, stupid.
That's my other channel, Judy May, and that one does not have a community tab. I got the home, a shorts, a playlist, the channels, and an about section. But you only have 6 shorts over there right now. Oh yeah, I got a Harbor Freight ad. Can get this cool multi-tool where you can go from a cutter to a sander to a pipe cutter. Thank you, Judy May. They said I want to do some more stuff on this one, but I don't. It's hard this time of year to figure out what I want to do. I don't have like a cool phone thing. I actually been wanting to go out, so maybe I'll do that. Go out to the creek and see what kind of mess the beavers have going on. Because I haven't been out there since hunting season. Well, Jamie, you can do a lot on a phone. There's just certain things like when it comes to YouTube Studio that you can't do on a phone. I think unless you log in through your browser, like through Google or something like that. Then I think you can do more that way. Actually, I'm gonna go check and see. Now, when I do that, it just brings me back into my studio. But let me see if I go this way.
Oh, man.
Sorry, I got people texting me everywhere. Messaging the mother and be like, why are you doing my life? And her goofy self asks me like that every single day. Are you doing the live tonight? Are you doing the live tonight? Well, yes, mother. Well, I was getting my daughter was texting me because she wanted to know if I could come pick her up tomorrow to bring her over here so she can use the Wi-Fi to do. But I don't know what Wayne and Dave are doing.
What?
I'm just seeing if my phone's working. That's all.
Well, because Wayne's normally like this. Or wait, or he's like this.
I'm all set now. Just can't dial out my phone. That's all. Like,
We can't all slither down.
So, but I'm looking at my worship channel. I'm not doing that. I'm sitting on the normal tonight. I only do that for a reason. I feel like to relax. It's all.
Yeah, you just want to be a slinky.
No. Oh man, that's really slow.
Slinky. Good one,
I
Tasha.
can see you just slinking down the stairs.
Oh Lord, I'm telling you.
I had this Chinese girl from I was at a house, and so I tried to rush down the. I had I didn't have my shoes on, so I rode all the way down the stairs and hit the floor. I rode down there. I rolled down the stairs and I slid. I tried to catch myself. I slid all the way down to the bottom. I didn't get hurt at that. And my girlfriend started running down. And she says, "You all right?" No, I went too fast down your stairs and I slid and I rode down the stairs. Oh, you think you're gonna be all right? I go, I ain't hurting anything. I got up the
But
next.
don't ride downstairs in the laundry basket.
I never do that. I saw that on that. I saw that on YouTube. That little girl did that. Went down the stairs in a laundry bucket. She went all the way down. It went up like this, right? Went up all the stairs and went boom down. The girl was laughing, and the parents were laughing too. So that's why she got hurt. Then you wouldn't be laughing, wouldn't they? Crazy people on YouTube. Let's see.
I was lucky I didn't break my neck when I did because, well, at the bottom of our stairs was a doorway, and Dad put a 2x4 across.
Oh,
So because he framed in the door, so
yeah.
there's a 2x4, and that was at the third step up.
Wow.
So I rode the laundry basket down till I hit that part, the door casing part, and I tumbled over the last three.
So you get hurt?
No, just never rode the laundry basket down the stairs again.
You flipped over and threw you out of it, huh?
Can you just sit over there? You think?
I don't think so.
All day long, I had to sit here and hold you in the key cot. And then you making my legs cramp up. Are you listening? You hear me?
Yeah.
You may be small, but when you sit there forever, you feel like you're this big, mister. Nobody dancing around. I want to hear it. You just sit over there and be a good boy. Yeah, you be a good boy. Or I'll turn you into a slinky. You can ride down the stairs with Wayne. Here, have a toy. Here, have another toy. Here, have a toy. Mr. Rat. Rata, 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 rata. So what's on the great agenda for tomorrow, Wayne?
Nothing. I don't know what tomorrow's going to bring. I have no idea.
Well, tomorrow for me is bringing snow. And Sunday they can't make up how much we're gonna get.
Mhm.
1 minute it's 3 to 5, next it's 5 to 8. Then at 20 foot we could get anywhere from 6 to 10 inches.
Like I said, get all the snow. Don't you know?
And as I say, you're lucky I'm not a millionaire because you would be buried right now.
Have fun. You're hilarious. You really are.
Well, like I said, thank your lucky stars I'm not a millionaire. Could you wouldn't even be able to see out your dang window?
Because you're jealous I have all the good weather and you don't. That's why you're picking on me.
Well, somebody got to pick on you.
I can't help but the Lord gives me some good weather and I have fun with it.
Well, Wayne, typically when you're close to the ocean, you have good weather.
Yeah, they said they'll get little spats of snow, but it won't mess with nothing. It turns warm and it turns over to rain. That's all it does all year long. It did.
Mhm.
That's right. I told you that.
No, you're not. Lay down and go to sleep. I spank your butt.
Okay. All right. Oh.
Portland, Maine, I can't say so much about being close to the ocean and having good weather because they don't. I want to go up there. I want to go to Cape Cod. I want to go to Korea and never come home.
We never come home. Yeah. No.
So what are you doing tomorrow, Dave? Anything?
Just writing. So hanging around my house writing my stuff.
Did you get the songs done yet?
I got 3, but I got 4 more to go. I got them all written out. I just have to put them together. That's all.
Lay down. Down. Well, at least you got them wrote down. So then you just got to transfer them in the book, right?
Yeah, I just have to put them in and staple them, and then it's all done. I staple the corner of it, all stays together, and I ship it out. Ship it out to some lady I know in Pennsylvania. She's like a sister to me. So I send them out to her. So that's it.
That's good.
Still didn't tell me, right? She told me I got some good news, but she never told me what the good news was. Maybe someday we talk all the time on all poetry, right? She emails me with what's going on over her house, right? And she said, "Hey, I got some good news for you, right?" But I'm just waiting for her to tell me. Because she went for a heart test and she had that. I guess everything turned out for her. She now have no heart trouble. I think that's what I bet she tells me that when she gets back to me. We always write to each other all the time, anyways. But
Now, does she sing, Dave?
oh,
Your friend that you're writing to?
she's not on YouTube. She is on all poetry. That's all she does. She's she just takes care of her. She's like a person who don't care for YouTube. So
Well, then what's she doing with the songs that you're sending her?
she just keeps them keeps them for something I gave you. It's like a gift from me to her. She ain't doing nothing with them. She's gonna keep them. That's all. It ain't really good songs. It's just happy sister, happy brother, that kind of stuff. Like I make poems because she calls me her brother, and I call her my sister, right? So I've written all kinds of songs about it, but I didn't write no songs that you can go out and put on the radio and I'll sing them. That's not the kind I wrote to her. I wrote to her like poems, like the really poem songs. That's all they are. So,
Oh, all right.
some guy said, "Oh, you can write lyrics to songs." Said, "Yeah, I got to write. How about give me a 10 of them?" I said, "I ain't giving you nothing." I told him. Why? You had to pay for them if you want them. I told him that. He goes, "Nah, forget it." He says, "I forget it. I think you're going to get him for nothing." So I'm not giving no one for nothing. All the things I wrote to people, gave them the songbooks. You know what they are? They're just if someone goes on a trip, I write a song about them. If they got a plum crazy house, I write about that. That's it. But I'm not gonna do anything with them. That's what the hell is
Good night, Jamie.
it? No, they're quite.
Yeah, I used to write poems when I was younger, but they were never happy ones.
Well, I had ones. I wrote poems too about all kinds of stuff. I made up stories, and they're not even true, but I made them up anyways. And the people on our poetry, I wrote one, and they said, "Oh, is that true about your girlfriend getting hurt and stuff?" I go, "Yeah, that's true. They ain't really true. That's what the country and western stars do. They make up stories, and it's not real. They said that on the thing. They just someone writes it for them. They sing, get money for them." Right? He says, "Oh, I'm sorry about that." I said, "Thank you." I said, "I really appreciate it." I said, so.
We got going on over there. Back.
Oh, get off here. Not this way.
No, so the next one, right? This book says,
Yeah.
"You will be mine," right? That's the name of it. You will be mine.
Yeah.
Well, in the inside cover before it starts, it says, "Roses are red, violets are blue. Watch your back. I'm coming for you." That's
That's a
what
fun.
it says in the
That's a
book.
funny one. Yeah.
Right before the very first page, the book starts.
Yeah. I got. I got a lot of books I can put out, but I never do. I never did that. Got a lot of poetry I read, and I haven't do nothing with it. I got to do something with it before I die.
Why don't you publish it or do Hallmark cards and sell
Yeah,
them to
what they do to you? The one guy told me what they do to you. You send your stuff to them, and you try to publish it, and they try to keep it on you. They say, "Oh, it's ours now, right?" And I said, my friend said, this guy told me I ain't doing that. Luke Bryan talked to, hey, that country and west style, Luke Bryan. I talked to him about my songs. He goes, "You gotta watch out who you deal with." He says, and he said, "You got a good song." And he said, "You send it to me, right?" And I said, "I can't do that. Well, I don't give it nothing free away. Well, if I get a hit with you, get some money out of it. You don't give me any money. You keep it for yourself." I said. He just said nothing. After that, he didn't say nothing. He just said, "Oh, we'll talk about some other time. I gotta go on stage and sing. I'll see you later." He said, "I told him I'm gonna give him for nothing. You ain't getting nothing for nothing. I ain't gonna
Well,
make any
that's
money
what
yet."
we make contracts for, Dave.
Yeah. Oh, he said, "Well, I have a contract with you." And I said, "Yeah, but you don't know if my songs are any good." I said, "Well, that's okay." He said, "I can get them good for you." He said, he's gave me ideas what people can do. That's all we talked about. He was laughing when he said it. "Can I have some of your songs for nothing?" He said, "It's a funny guy, man." I go, "No, you can't get them for free. I'm only kidding." He said,
Well, there's people out there, friends come up with an idea. I remember one friend decides, okay, well, I'm going this way.
"Yeah,
So he takes all the plans and gets the patent on it and leaves the other guy out in the cold.
yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying."
That's why the people that write the lyrics,
Yeah.
even though they write them for the singers, they're still compensated for their music.
Oh yeah, no. George Bryan said he said he gave people wrote him songs before, and he says they get money out of me all the time when they come on the radio. He told me that. They get money out of me. I don't take all the profits. He said they write me a song. They get a lot of money out of it. That's it. What they gave me, I give it back to them. Whenever they get on the radio, where they get paid again, he says. That's what he told me. I don't jip anybody out. They wrote the song. I'm gonna put his name on the song. He said on the album. He says put his name underneath the song. So he said he does it to everybody. Someone writes him a song. He don't go around stealing people's music. He said I didn't get in the business for that. I didn't get where I was today if it wasn't for the people. I wouldn't be here to buy my records. He said. That's what he told me. Yeah, he said I won't be here on stage singing if it wasn't for the people. He says. That's what he told me. I'll put a good deal. Blake Shelton's a funny one, man. Blake Shelton, he cracks me up, man.
Why?
Because he had this live thing he was singing. He had a video he was singing. And he says to me, he goes, "What are you doing?" He says to me, "What are you doing here? Ain't you on the poetry site?" He said to me. I said, "How do you know I'm on there?" He goes, "Well, I know you're on there. You write all kinds of good stuff. You should get them published." He says, "That's so good. I read some of your stuff on there." I said, "Really? Serious?" Yeah. So he told me. He read some of my stuff. So you got a lot of good stuff on there. You should get it published. I said, "Yeah, what money?" I said to him. So not anybody steals your stuff out there. You can find someone who won't steal your stuff, but I'm not gonna tell you to do that. And he said, "I'm not gonna tell you to do that because I got ripped off once when I was back then. Someone took my song on me, but my lawyers got it back." He says, "But a lot of fight in court about it. I'm lucky I had my name on it." He said, "Guy couldn't steal my music." Then make sure you sign. So when you have your songs, make sure you sign the top of it because if someone robs your song, you don't get your name on it. They can take it and say they didn't put their name on it. There you go.
If they put it on new music sheet, it doesn't matter if they signed it or not.
Well, he knows the singing business. He said he's singing. Told me. Yeah, they first take it when your name's on it, then they change it. So they said. Because if you've got singers do put the name on the sheets when they do it. So they know it's theirs. He told me everything about the singing business.
Well, yeah, everybody wants something for nothing.
Yeah, that's what he said. Everybody wants something for nothing, he says.
If they can steal it and get away with it, they're gonna.
Look what Tim McGraw did. This girl wrote this song. He wrote the song. He was singing it. You know what he did? Got up the award, right up on stage with the award, and gave it to her. When he won the award, he handed it to her. She's the one who wrote it. This is her song. She's getting all the clout for it. I don't need the clout for it. She earns the money for it. She gets the clout for it. She can have it. It's her song. That's what he said right on stage on the country awards. He got the award for singing it for her, but he gave her the award. Said it's her song. But he said she can keep it. It's hers. Get all the money she wants for it. I just sang it for her to get it popular. That's all we said.
I saw Tim McGraw and Faith Hill in concert.
Yeah, they're good people.
Vince Gill and Brian White in concert.
I saw Reba McEntire.
I saw her in concert.
And I saw who in concert too, the Judds, right? And I saw that Kenny Rogers. What a rotten person he is. Jeez. I went and saw him. He had that at the time. He had that what's the name of that I can't remember the name of it. He had this fruit stuff out, right? And I think the place was giving him sponsorship, right? And this girl come up there and gave him a pineapple, right?
Yeah.
He turned the back on the little girl. He took the pineapple, stuck it on tongue, let her stay up on stage by himself. He went over and sang. He didn't help her off the stage or nothing. So her mother ran up and grabbed her. I'm going, "What the hell, man?" I said. Oh, I wanted to go up and sock him one. I didn't do that. He said, "That's being a jerk."
Yeah.
And one of the people stage, one of the staff, one of the lady staff people and who was on stage grabbed her and bring her down to her mother. And she said, "I'm sorry about that. Well, from now on, I'm not going to no more Kenny Rogers concert ever again. I'm not coming here no more. I'll watch someone else instead of Kenny Rogers."
He
I
died
saw
anyway.
I saw Boys to Men in concert too when I was pregnant for my son.
Oh, really? That's cool.
I forget who the heck. There's two other artists that opened for him.
Yeah.
And I want to say I was like 7 months pregnant.
Yeah.
Well, at the end, they have them like indoor firework type things. And he got the hiccups.
Who did?
My son in my stomach.
God the heck.
And my stomach is jumping like this, like, when you have the hiccups yourself.
Yeah. That must have felt funny,
my
huh?
stomach, you could tell that he had the hiccup.
Yeah, the Gold Pineapple Company he deal with, right? And so the little girl bring up a pineapple to him, right? He's singing, he took the pineapple, right? He's singing, he didn't pay attention to him, put the pineapple on the table, right? The little girl was confused and how to get off the stage, right? And so the lady, like I told you, the staff lady come over and took him down. Oh, I'm sorry about that. Kenny did that to you. His manager will talk to him later about it. But Kenny Wayne, huh? Kenny was rude, huh?
He's arrogant.
Yeah. And couldn't believe that, man. He didn't apologize or nothing. He just kept on singing. Or he said, I didn't come down. After the concert was over, he didn't come down and tell the lady.
You ain't gonna hear him anymore. He's dead.
I know. But at the time he was alive, he wouldn't come down and apologize to no one and tell him, "Oh, I'm sorry what I did to your daughter. I was just too busy up on stage. He didn't do that." And at the top, they found out about the dough company and they dropped them afterwards. You get it to 3 little girls and they found out about it. They dropped the promotion for him. Told him, "We ain't doing that to you no more. You let the little girls stay up on stage with you singing. They supposed he was giving you a party. We ain't doing that with you anymore." They told Kenny, "You're out. We don't need people doing that on the stage." And the little girl got to get hurt. They said to him.
Yeah.
So he didn't take. They didn't promote him no more. They didn't do that for him.
Well, a lot of famous people, it doesn't matter what they are, whether
Oh, yeah.
actor,
I went and saw.
driver.
Yeah, but I went and saw Rhea McEntire, right? This little girl came up the stairs, gave Reva some flowers. She did. "Let's take you down. Your mom, give your mom back. Here's your daughter back," she says. It's Reba McEntire. It's cool, Gave them, gave the mother.
Not all of them are.
Tried
A
not
lot
all
of
of
them
them.
are arrogant.
Oh yeah, they are.
And a couple of them that think they were just the greatest people in the world.
They ain't.
Me and them
I know Daryl Halls is rude.
like,
Hey, Daryl Halls and John Oates? He's rude. He's rude as he took down a bill, man. He's rude. I wrote him a letter and he told me, "Get out of here," he says. "I don't want you writing to me," he says. To me, right? And I said, I watched Daryl Halls and Daryl Halls and John Oates. Daryl Halls told me, "Get out of here. I don't care if you're writing to me." I said, "Watch your show all the time, the free show. I don't care. You want to watch it, it's up to you," he says. It's rude, man. And I told him, I wrote on this thing, I told him on them, he kissed my ass, I told him. But John Oates was nice. Hey, John Oates talked to me. He was nice. He says, "Oh, I'm glad you're watching the free show. Enjoy it." How come Daryl Halls is all, don't pay attention? He's like that all the time, he says. But I'm not like him. Over the years, we didn't get along because he's acting rude to people. And Oates told him, "Don't do that no more." Shut up.
You know who me and him would end up getting in a fist fight?
Oh,
Gordon Ramsay.
really?
Oh, if I have this thing, that's why I never went in the military, because I'd have been thrown out the first day. As soon as somebody got like this close to me, I don't care. I'd have tried to drop you, whether I could or couldn't.
I saw the woman. They were in the one girl was in the barracks. Well, guys should stay away from the barracks. I always went over to see the girl, but let's stay out of the barracks, right? So this girl told the drill sergeant, girl drill sergeant, she said, "Don't get in my face." What? Wow! Bang! Out she went. Fuck, laid her out. They come and arrested her. Right? She popped that thing right. She went right on the ground. I saw where all the guys were going. Oh yeah. We said.
Well, because I don't know how Gordon Ramsay is in person. I've never met him.
Who's this guy?
But he's a cook. He does
I want to get my hands on him. I don't like him. Let me tell you something. If I was on that show, hey, I would have threw some hot water at him. I don't like him. I'd knock him down. I'll punch him so hard he won't get up again. I can't.
Between Hell's Kitchen and what the heck's the other one he does?
You gonna do what I tell you to do. You can't even do it. Hey, he said you can't do a damn thing. Boom, he banged. I banged this metal thing on the table. He banged it. One bounced up on him right there. He ducked over.
Well, some of the stuff he says, it cracks me the hell up. He's like, this fish is so raw, I could throw it back in the ocean and swim away. And he said the same thing about chicken, some pork dish, and just
someone told me to watch Hell's Kitchen, right? So I watched it, right? So here's what happened. He's telling this big guy, right? Hey, when'd you learn how to cook? He said, when you shut your mouth, he said to him. I'll knock you out, he told him. You don't tell me what to do, he said. You got a big mouth. Once you keep it shut, he said. They told him to leave the show. He told him off on TV. I saw it. What are you gonna do to me? You yell your mouth off every week. I used to watch you. You run your mouth at everybody. I bet you can't even cook right. You just use the people. Use the people for the show. You suck, he said to him. And then they told him he like it was on for an hour, right? That guy wasn't there no more. They kicked him off the show. That was funny. He was gonna knock him out. He did. Same with that.
He throws him out of the kitchen all the time. Yeah. Now, the one that cracks me up is Kitchen Nightmare. Okay.
What's Kitchen Nightmare? I know it's all.
You have to watch it. I'll tell you some about it.
All right.
Well, these restaurant people contact Gordon Ramsay to come in and help them with the restaurant to help them figure out what's wrong. Okay? Some of these people are so blind and so arrogant and so disgusting. He's like, if you're not going to start telling me the truth, then I'm out of here. You're the one who asked me for my help. I didn't just come to help you. So, like, he'll go into the restaurant and he'll order like 4, 5, 6 things off the menu.
Yeah.
So everybody there's still customers in the restaurant. It's not like he's just sitting there.
Yeah. Okay.
And the owners and stuff like that will be over at the bar, or they'll be watching through the kitchen window, and they're watching him eat. So he'll literally spit the food out right on the plate. Then the waitress will come over, and how is it? And he'll tell her right out, it's disgusting. So then she's like, all right, I'll go get, the next thing. Right? So a lot of the people, they don't want to hear what he has to say because they think that their food is so great. Well, if your food was so great, your restaurant would be packed. You wouldn't be hundreds of thousands of dollars in debt.
Yeah.
And on the verge of losing it because your food is so great.
Well, people eat
some of these freezers at these restaurants make me really not want to go to these little tiny mom and pop restaurants. This one, I'm not even kidding you, served this guy bad seafood.
Oh,
I mean, like you pick up the piece of seafood out of the sauce that it was in,
yeah.
it was slimy. They took
Oh,
ambulance.
oh, wow.
And Gordon Ramsay shut the restaurant down.
You had to shut it down, man.
And he's like, do you not realize that you can kill somebody? He'll go in the freezer and there'll be like cooked meat on raw meat
Oh
In
my
the
God.
freezer?
in the freezer.
Wow.
This one restaurant had like 5 trays of cooked spaghetti in bags. So that way, all they got to do is just drop it in the boiling water. It heats it back up, and you slap it on the plate.
You can't do that.
Well,
That's
some of the water they poured off was
poison. That's poison.
green. The lobster tail was like mush, and I could just see the look on his face, like to know how bad it smelled. There was lettuce that you pick up the bag, like iceberg and romaine lettuce, you know,
Yeah.
that are in the packaging. They're liquid. It's dripping out.
Ooh.
Oh,
Mold, cockroaches, mice, feces everywhere.
he's out of business now. He never get back in business again. Wow.
He actually, after like a day of arguing with them, sometimes the owners would turn around, which a lot of them did. And, you know, he'd help them set up a new menu. He'd teach the chefs how to cook. But this one guy was like Italian. Hang on, I gotta say goodnight to Mother. Or Greek. He was Greek. And trying to say, oh, this is old time recipe, and you know, this is how the Greeks do it, and all this other stuff. So they brought him out this I think it was something in grape leaves or whatever.
Yeah.
And so he's eating it. He ended up spitting it out on the plate. So the waitress comes over. He's like, is this frozen? She's like, yeah. So, and then another time he'd ask the waitress, can you ask the chef if this is fresh? Like a fish? She comes back and she's like, yeah, it's fresh frozen. And he just looks at her like she has freaking 5 heads, because what is fresh frozen? If it's fresh, it don't come frozen.
Right, just comes fresh.
It comes from the fish market.
Right, yeah.
And some of this, like I said, it makes me really not want to eat at a little mom and pop diner.
No, either.
Because they're not like big chain restaurants like Olive Garden and Red Lobster. I mean, they're just mom and pop restaurants, old Italian restaurants, pizza places. This one little diner had like a 4-page menu.
Yeah.
You don't need a 4-page menu.
Nope.
You need a section that says, you know, appetizers, breakfast, lunch,
Yeah.
dinner, your sides.
Just one menu. That's all, not 4 pages.
Yeah, this was like a quad-fold menu with like over 100 different things on it, and the guy couldn't cook.
How's he get a menu, a 4-page menu, if he can't cook?
Because they would just come up with all this stuff, and like, and just watching Gordon try eating like their food and stuff was like, it puzzles me every time I watch it.
Huh.
Now, Hell's Kitchen I like because I like because of how he is. Like, he's mouthy. But I know if we're in the same room together
Yeah.
and he started talking to me the way that he talks to some of them chefs, I'd have banged his face right off them stainless steel counters. I'd be like, say what?
Well,
Right.
just like Roadhouse when the guy tried to come in and use a knife on someone, he banged his head on the door and his face on the table, blood everywhere, and he take him out of here. He says,
Isn't that what Patrick Swayze?
"Yeah, that was a good movie. It's Roadhouse. It was a good movie."
But I mean, you don't get to where these chefs are
Yeah,
by not knowing how to cook.
yeah, I don't know.
You know, you don't have Hell's Kitchen restaurants all over the country because you don't know how to cook.
You does know how to cook.
Now me, see, he'd have a problem with my cooking because I would never in a million years eat scrambled eggs the way that he makes them.
Why? How's he make them?
They're not firm. It's like, to me, barely cooked.
Oh,
Like, you pour it out. You pour it out. It's almost like you're pouring gravy on your toast instead of.
Go at him. Go hold this way and bang him off the head with.
Well, because like my scrambled eggs would be considered overcooked because I don't like them liquidy.
I don't have mine. Luckily, I like that. No, I like to cook omelets. That's all. But I don't like cooking out of that scrambled. I don't care for that. I like that omelets, man. It's good with peppers in it and everything.
Well, that's different. An omelet's different, but the way he cooks his scrambled eggs,
I know what you're saying.
to me, that's like half cooked. Like, you know, when it first starts forming, like the chunks and you stir it and stuff,
Yeah.
that's when he'd dump it out of the pan.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's almost like custard that didn't set. And no thanks. I mean, I can eat a lot of different things, raw things, cooked things, but
You know,
this
you
way,
know,
I gotta draw my line, huh?
Long John Silver's restaurants.
Yeah.
If that guy went into that one you were talking about, he would be fighting with them because they're disgusting too.
Oh yeah.
They
They
freeze
cook the fish.
They
They
cook the
freeze
fish
it.
and then they freeze it.
They freeze it. Have to cook it in heavy grease. They're disgusting.
Yeah, no, they do. They brought it, they cook it, they'll freeze it, and then when they need it back again, then they just drop it back in the scorching hot oil and it crisps it back up.
Yep.
Disgusting restaurants.
See, that's why I don't like Popeye's chicken either.
I don't go to that
Every time I've ever ate Popeye's chicken, doesn't matter what state I was in, it tastes like the chicken sat in some old fryer grease for a week, and then they decided to cook it.
Oh my gosh.
And people eating that stuff?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Guess what?
Some truck stops have like little fast food restaurants in them. They don't have like an actual restaurant. Some of them will have Arby's, Dairy Queen, Subway.
Yeah.
And a couple other places. Popeye's chicken. And there's like two other ones I can't think of right now.
Yeah.
Most of them have good food.
Is it IHOP too?
I haven't seen IHOP, and there's a big TA in Connecticut, but I don't remember what it's in. Like they have the main restaurant, and then they have like a bunch of fast food restaurants. Like some have McDonald's in them.
Oh yeah,
A lot of the pilots have Subway.
yeah. Some lady asked me to come to Popeyes. I said I'll go to Popeyes. I go over next door to the karaoke food over there. I'm not touching no rotten food over there. I told it right out loud. They all heard me. The Popeyes heard me. Well, you know the one up the mall? Well,
Yeah,
my girlfriend.
teriyaki.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I went up there and I was going to do. Doris took the kids in there, and Helen, I told her, don't go in there. Let your daughter stay in there with the kids, and we'll go eat on the other place. So we did. I ain't eat none of that.
Yeah, I like KFC. Like our KFC around here are pretty good. But the last time I went to KFC, I'd gotten a 20-piece meal deal,
Yeah.
with the potatoes and coleslaw and that stuff. It was like almost $60.
Wow.
I'm like, I'm not spending that kind of money. I mean, I don't have a deep fryer big enough that I could do a 20-piece at one time.
Yeah.
But to spend $60,
What'd you tell them? Getting it?
and the prices have got crazy. I mean, you can't even go to McDonald's and get 3 meals for cheap anymore. And don't ever buy a meal deal on the New York State Thruway in the service plazas. Because it costs you twice as much as what it would if you went to an actual McDonald's.
Yeah.
And if I have to stop at one, I'll typically get like a milkshake or a fry.
Yeah.
Very rarely will I get a sandwich.
Yeah.
Because it's just too expensive.
Oh yeah.
That's why most of the time when I drove truck, I ate out of my truck.
Oh, you bring your own food?
Yeah. Yeah, I had for the longest time, I ate everything cold. Like I didn't have like a crock pot or anything in my truck, so I would eat like cold spinach, green beans, peas, tuna.
Yeah.
I'd eat cold SpaghettiOs and raviolis. But then once I got my little crock pot that I got, then I would just throw everything in there and heat it up.
Yeah.
I'd make ramen in there.
Wow.
And drain half the broth off.
Yeah.
Throw in some vegetables, some jalapenos, avocado.
Yeah.
But I would limit myself to like 2 truck stop meals a week, which typically was breakfast.
Yeah.
And then 1 dinner.
Oh wow. I saw one truck driver. He came to Franklin Sports when I was working there, and that's when kind of looking at his like where he sleeps and stuff. He had a microwave oven. He had a refrigerator in there. He had a one of them the boxes that run the electricity. You can
the power inverter.
Yeah, and he had that. He showed me his microwave. He had a nice microwave and a stuff. He had he had something to heat up the food and everything. I said, "Damn, man, you look like you live in this place." I don't have no girlfriend. I live on the road. He says all the time.
Well, you want to see some of these trucks for like United Van Lines?
Yeah.
I forget where I was, and I was cleaning my windows,
and
this United Van Lines driver pulled in. This truck was monstrous.
Was it? Wow.
And it was an older gentleman. And I'm like, I don't want to sound weird or anything. I said, But can I look inside your truck?
That what he say?
I said I've never seen like this super truck because that's basically what they are. They're a super.
What he say?
He's like, oh yeah, my wife's in there doing laundry. I'm like, what? He's and the door is like, hey, hon, a driver wants to come in and look at her truck. So I come in. She gives me like this big tour. The truck, the back part of the truck, the sleeper part, king size bed, bathroom, one of those washer dryer combo things,
Yeah.
table,
Yeah.
sink, counter, stove, shower.
Wow.
I'm like, I don't even want to go back to my truck now. It was like you were in a motorhome, basically, but it wasn't as big.
Yeah, it all made, huh?
Because those trucks are super long, and they can only haul
I never seen one of them before at all.
yeah, it's I call them super trucks, but they're considered like a super sleeper.
Oh yeah, but wow.
You know, a lot of these furniture companies, that's what they haul. They move people.
Oh yeah.
They'll show up at your house, load everything from your house into the trailer, and they drive like say New York to California if that's where you're moving.
Yeah.
So they're in the truck that whole time.
Yeah, but that's nice. That's a nice big. If they fix it up like that, that is nice. Man. You don't see that every day, huh? See that laundry and
Typically, they're the only ones that have trucks like that, unless they're show trucks.
oh
Now you can see show trucks that'll have it all set up in the back like that,
yeah,
but it don't get used.
yeah.
But I couldn't imagine. I'm like, where do you? How can you not be overloaded?
Yeah, no.
Because the fuel tanks, that's like 300 gallons of diesel right there.
Yeah.
Then he had a water tank.
Yeah.
That was bigger than the fuel tanks.
Yeah.
And then he also had, you know, the septic water
Yeah.
tank.
I'll be right back.
Was bigger than the fuel tank.
Be right back. Go down.
So I couldn't believe just how much weight was in like liquid, not even counting the freight in the trailer. But if I had a truck like that, I wouldn't have a house.
Oh, gee.
Who'd need a house? Some of the truck drivers, they'll put e-bikes on the back of their truck. Like not the super heavy ones, but ones they can lift up and set on they strap it to the back of the cab of the truck. I've seen them with bicycles. There was one owner operator that I seen that built a gym that hooked to the frame of the truck, and he'd be out lifting weights in the parking lot, doing pull-ups, you know, weights, everything.
Did you have any enemies when you were driving the truck?
What do you mean by enemies?
People that didn't like you, and like any, you know how I mean, people didn't like you and everything. Did you ever have that problem?
I mean, I had some scary situations where other drivers followed me to my truck.
Oh, really?
Male drivers. I've had been sitting in We'll use a TA for example. Sitting in the TA, having a meal by myself, and have male drivers come over and just sit down and start talking to me.
Hmm.
And I'd always be like, "What are you doing?" "Oh, I seen you sitting here and I just, wanted to have a conversation." I said, "Did I give you any type of look or anything that would say that I wanted to talk to you?
Hmm.
Did I look your direction? Did I wink at you? Did I raise my eyebrows at you? Did I wiggle my tongue at you? No."
They just came
I
over.
said, don't talk to me unless I give you some indication that I wanted to talk to you to begin with."
Did he leave? Or-
Yeah, after he said, "Well, you don't need to be this," called me the C word. And I'm like, "Okay, you trying to hurt my feelings now because that word don't affect me." I said, "You can take and stuff it right up your, all the meat and stuff's in the one bag."
They don't like women drivers, do they?
Huh? The roast beef and potatoes and carrots.
I said, you don't like women drivers, do they? Really?
It it really depends because I've dealt with young guys that were bad to deal with, other drivers. I've dealt with some bad older guys.
I
Just you never know.
know.
But I've had people just come up to me for no reason and automatically just be arrogant.
Oh, really? Wow.
And those are the type of people that I'd be like, "Look, if I don't talk to you first, don't effing talk to me. Leave me the heck alone. I don't have a sign taped to me that says, 'Oh, please come talk to me. I'm some poor little helpless woman that needs some man's assistance.'" And it wasn't really so much drivers. I mean, granted, you always dealt with it, especially being a woman, because it doesn't matter how many hundreds of thousands or whatever women drive truck, it'll always be a man's field. That's just the way it is.
Do they feel like you're showing them up?
Yeah, they believe that a woman's place is at home and not in a truck being
No,
away
like,
from her family.
you can't say that. You can't say that.
That's the way some of them look at it.
Yeah, that's real chauvinist.
I mean, it's a sad thing. I mean, if women can be doctors and surgeons and
The way
even
ladies
surgeons,
can do a lot of things, but don't realize that.
Look at Hugh Rowan. He was like that. He thought women shouldn't be driving trucks either. Remember that?
Yeah.
He was a real jack. He got hurt afterwards though.
Got in that accident, couldn't do nothing with his wife anymore, he says.
but the typically the ones that are rude that you have to deal with is where you deliver and pick up and stuff. If I get booted or I spin, I'll be right back. So my son's using the microwave. Were places that you'd go to pick up freight or deliver freight.
Yeah.
And those are the people that you can't say anything to because they're the customer.
Yeah, I know.
On the way out.
Must have used the microwave and knocked her off.
Well, she'll be on again.
Oh, here she comes.
What happened? You
She made-
they were looking at you, were froze. You were looking at it, started
I
laughing.
told you my son was using the microwave.
That's why it knocked you out.
Sometimes it knocks me out for
By
some
the way,
reason.
me and Wayne was laughing. You were froze, right? When you was looking in straight at us. I'm saying we'll start laughing. Me and Wayne.
The face you were making, that's why.
Well, that's because I was in the middle of talking
Yeah.
when it booted me out.
Hmm.
But those are the hard. Is that the older one? Just set it there. I'll dump it out when they take the bear out. Is going to a customer,
Yeah.
delivering or picking up. Now, some of them acted, like you were the worst person on the face of the earth and they didn't want to deal with drivers. Well, if you don't like your job, quit. Because there are some places you'd go to and these people were just down and out nasty. It didn't matter what time of day it was, what day of the week was, or whether they just started their shift or their shift was almost over. In some places, if you did not have your own pen, they would tell you to leave.
Really? Wow.
You could have stood in line for 20 minutes, waiting to get up the window to give them your paperwork.
Yeah.
If you did not have your own pen, they told you to leave and go find one.
Oh, wow. Huh?
You're standing there in line because some of the places they have so many doors, where we're all backed into, so y'all got to go in the same time, and you could be standing there for however long.
Yeah.
So I always wore a lanyard, and I always had a pen.
Yeah.
I'd have a pen on it. I'd have a pen clipped to my shirt. I've had a pen in my pants pocket.
Yeah. You were all organized when you went to the places, huh?
Oh, I've been thrown out.
For what?
I ain't gonna lie. I was like 5 minutes late getting there. What's up, girl? I got out of the truck quick.
Yeah.
Went and got in line. Got up to the window. I'm like, shit, I don't have my pen. So I had to leave. Go back to my truck, get a pen, come back in, stand in line.
Hey, Nitro.
Hey, Nitro, how's it going, man?
You can't say anything to these people.
No, because you're your customers. You can't say that. Hey, you know what the worstest thing? You know what the worstest place you can go to? Because me and this other couple of guys went there, Michael's. Oh, they're mean in the warehouse. Because we parked in there. We parked somewhere in the thing. We had to back up. They told us to get your truck out of here right now. I'll call the cops. So went on the others, and we backed the truck, and them people were mean. Guy come running right out of Michael's yelling at me. I said, hey, if you keep yelling, I'm going to drop you right on the ground. I told him, I'm going back and call the cops. You try to get out of here. He didn't call no cops. They were mean, man. They're going to rip your head off, Tyson. Just rolled there with my friends who was working for Franklin Sports. They pulled the truck in. He come running out and said, you better get this truck out and call the cops. That was it. I didn't want to go anymore with them guys. I ain't going on.
That store, when there used to be an Avon, there were nasty, nasty people.
Yeah.
I've been to Avon, Mass before.
That store was nasty. It was in Avon, though.
They're nasty people.
But still, Stoughton's better. They're a lot better workers.
No, I'm saying that. This is a warehouse. We weren't bothering many because it wasn't their property. He come running over and say, you're going to move your truck. I said, you don't own this. You're way over there. We're way here. This ain't in your parking lot. Started giving me the shit. And Bruce was with me. And saw how big Bruce was. He ran off. I ran the building, shot right up.
Now they're better now. They're a lot friendly people over there now in the store.
Well, this was in Stoughton. It was out of town. I don't know where it was. I didn't
Avon was off. I used to go to the Avon store. I didn't like that Michael's at all.
I forget what it was, a warehouse like, and what's his name there? He told me, he goes, we pull in, this little wimpy guy will come out with a bald head with glasses and yell at you.
It might be an Avon store. There used to be bastards over there. They were really awful.
Yeah, but he said, oh, that guy, watch me pull in. He said that my friend, the guy was riding, and watch me pull in. I'll aggravate the old guy with a bald head and glasses come out and yell at me. Watch. I
See,
said,
the only warehouse people that I've never
what?
had an issue like DC wise
Yeah,
is Walmart.
I never had trouble with Walmart.
I've been to almost every single Walmart DC from Fort Worth, Texas,
Yeah,
east. And I never really had any bad experience there. Now, Walmart will take you an hour early. They will take you an hour late.
yeah, they're good at that. Yeah,
If you're an hour and 10 minutes late or hour and 20 minutes, they ain't taking you.
Yeah.
Now, some Walmarts have what they call a bullpen, which is a big parking lot where you can park, you can take your break.
Yeah.
So if you get there, 12 hours early, you can go ahead and take your break and then go in for your appointment.
Yeah.
Now, not all Walmart has those.
Yeah.
And some of them, there's not really anywhere to park close to where they are.
Oh, well, yeah.
Without having to go and exit away or 10 miles away.
Yeah.
But a lot of the bigger ones, they have bullpen where you can sit there.
Oh, yeah. It's not all the same, right?
No. And another,
Yeah.
the Pepsi place that I picked up at,
Yeah.
the guards are really nice.
Really?
But then when you got to go in and get your paperwork from the people,
Yeah.
they can be kind of pissy
Why is that?
because you're not a company driver.
Really?
Well, I mean, typically, if you carry yourself a certain way when it comes to customers, you don't have a problem.
Yeah.
Now, I hauled a lot of water.
Yeah.
And the one water plant with the company that I was with when I hurt my back, they loved me.
Yeah.
I'd go in there, pick up my load. Didn't matter if I had to sit there for 2 hours, 3 hours in the dock waiting for them to get me loaded or whatever. Never said anything. I'd pull out of the dock. I'd go over, throw my load bars in, look all the pallets over and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then I'd seal my trailer, and then I'd be on my way.
That's a good place to.
And they even told the owner of my company that it was always a pleasure having me come and pick up the loads because I never had any pallet refused. My pallets were always perfect straight. None of them were tipping. Nothing was damaged.
I got my window closed. Oh, I hear the ambulance out there. Close my window. Listen to it.
I don't hear anything.
I can hear it. My ears, but
I can.
listen carefully. But I can hear it a little bit. But I got my window closed. I'm glad I did. I had to listen to it. Man, you did.
I mean, I miss it regardless of what I dealt with.
Yeah.
Now, there is actually one place that I delivered yogurt to.
Yeah.
And I told my company, I said, if you ever send me back to that place, I'll leave the truck and trailer parked on the side of the road and I'll walk home. and this was in New Jersey.
Oh yeah.
That place was one of the worst places I've ever been to try to get back into a dock in my entire life.
Oh really? Wow.
It was not meant for anything over a 20-foot trailer, and I'd come in there with a 48-foot or 53-foot trailer.
That's a big trail.
And you're about hitting everything. And it took me like an hour to get back into their dock because that's how tight it is. You only have so much room.
Yeah.
It was easier getting out of the dock than it was to get in.
Wow.
And so I got back in. I was all sorts of crooked. I'm like, can you just throw a dock plate or two in there and take the stuff off? Because I can't get it any straighter than I am right now. I was all sorts of crooked. I was like touching on one side and freaking 2 foot off on the other.
Yeah. So what do you say? You going on your trail?
Yeah, they unloaded it.
Oh.
I'm like, I'm sorry. I said, I cannot do it. I said, unless you want to have one of your drivers come out and straighten it out. I said, because I've been out there an hour trying to do it, and I said I can't. And there's only probably maybe 5 times in my whole driving career where I actually asked another driver to back my truck and trailer in.
Oh really? Did he?
And some of them actually would come over and offer because they seen that I was having trouble, and you know, these were tight spots. Like some of the little UPSs that I went to,
Yeah.
where their docks are, you don't have like a lot of room.
Yeah.
But
well, did he back it in? Did you back it in straight for you?
yeah, I've had drivers do that for me. They'd come over and ask, or I'd ask them. So I'd be like, and once you get frustrated, you're not getting back in. You might as well go pull out and
leave, huh?
Smoke about 5 cigarettes and then go again.
Huh. I remember one guy came into Franklin Sports, right? Started arguing with the boss, right? Giving him all this shit, right? No, he gave me a lot of shit, right? So I told him I had 2 other trucks I was doing, right? I'm the only guy who was there that day. But he said to me, you better effing pull off my stuff off my truck. I'm going to kick your ass. And I chased him. He ran in his truck. I said, stay in your truck. You get it when I say, and then Eddie, and my boss comes out, goes to the truck. You take your stuff and you go back to you go back to that company you brought this stuff from, and you tell your boss what you did. Don't return here. We don't want none of your stuff. Told me left. Don't be yelling at my receiver. He's got a lot of work to do. He has 2 other trucks. He's on load. You don't see the other 2 guys complain. And the guy come in and told me, hey, that guy knows him. He goes, that guy's an asshole. He says. That's what he said.
Just like the one produce company. This is like the main produce. This is where we always picked up our produce to deliver.
Yeah.
Now there, everything came in on the train.
Yeah.
The train went right in their building.
Yeah. Well, really?
All the produce and all that stuff come right on the train.
Oh yeah. Okay.
So they'd load, take everything off the train, put it in the cooler. It'd be produce, wine, all different kinds of stuff. And so I had to deliver that down to Jessup, Maryland. And they refused 6 pallets.
Refused it? Oh, wow.
Yep. Because there was mold on the outside of the box. The fruit wasn't molded.
Wow.
Just the box was.
Oh, but then that stuff was in the box and wasn't molded, right? They were protected and all wrapped, right?
On the outside of the box.
Yeah.
There was no mold inside the box or on the fruit or anything. So they refused these 6 pallets. Well, some of what they refused was not on the bill of lading that they gave me back.
Yeah.
Because all that was supposed to be on there was 6 pallets of oranges.
Yeah.
So I go in and I'm looking and I'm like, okay, well, 2.5 of these pallets are lemons. And they're like, oh, well, you got to go in the trailer. I'm like, how many times do I have to go in the frickin' trailer? I said, y'all have kept me up 4 hours messing with this frickin' freight. Either you want it back or you don't. So I called my boss. I said, look, I'm done dealing with them. I'm shutting my phone off. I'm going to bed. I don't care how many boxes of their stuff is in that frickin' trailer. I am not breaking down the pallets. You're not going to pay me to do it, and neither are they. So if they decide they want their stuff back, I said, then you can text me, and when I decide to get up, I'll turn my phone on. And that's exactly what I did. I shut it off because she would not leave me alone.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, because she had me in the trailer like 5 frickin' times. And it's not easy climbing in and out of a trailer. It's not like you have a ladder.
Yeah, I know. I know about trucks. I know.
And I'm like, look, this is what's in here. I couldn't tell you how many cases are there. It's not my problem.
You're
I'm
supposed,
like,
you're supposed to unload them. They're supposed to count them and know how much is there. Just load them off like I used to do. I just load
right.
them off. There you go.
What
Yeah.
peeved me off is it was only supposed to be the oranges that they refused.
Yeah. Wow.
I'm like, hell, if you don't want them, I said, I'll bring them back and eat the damn things myself because there's nothing wrong with the fruit. Now, you know yourself, you put a cardboard box
Yeah.
in a refrigerator for a period of time, eventually there's going to get some mold on the box.
Yeah. Yeah.
And these could have came on a train all the way from California to over here.
Yeah.
So what's the problem? They ended up wanting it back.
Yeah. That's true.
And I went in. I said, where do you want the trailer? Now I had to deal with the same lady. I said, look, I said, I was not trying to be a jerk. I said, but you had me waste time for hours upon hours. I said, in and out of the trailer. I said, I told you how many cases they refused on the paperwork. I said, but the lemons shouldn't have been on there. I said, right here is your case count. I'm not going to undo 6 pallets and not have the shrink wrap to wrap the pallets back up. Because if I did that and I had to slam on the brakes or whatever, and all that,
all shipped over in your truck, right? Everything was shipped.
yeah, they've been all over the trailer.
Yeah.
But I mean, you deal with all kinds of people.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
I mean, typically you could have to deal with one customer
Yeah.
a day, sometimes 2.
Yeah.
I've done multiple stop loads where I've had 6, 8 loads on stops on one trailer. The ones that really got me is this one place I delivered coffee to, and it comes frozen, like it has to be. It's I forget what country it comes from, but they're in little blocks.
Well, they're frozen.
And coffee don't freeze, but they're kept frozen, like in the frozen atmosphere.
Oh yeah. Huh?
So this place really didn't have a dock, and it was literally only
Small?
this high on a pallet.
Wow.
I'm like, can I just get in a trailer and hand you the boxes? I said, because for this little bit, I said we could have it unloaded in 10 minutes and we'd be done. So sometimes they would if they only had like, 6, 10, 12 boxes on
Yeah.
one pallet.
Yeah.
I'd hand unload it.
Yeah.
But then other places, they're like, no. Even for one box, I've had to back in a dock for one box.
Why couldn't you come out and get it? Give it to them. Go in and give it to them and stuff. And the people are very fussy with their business. Stupid.
I literally sat in a dock one time and I had yogurt. And I'm not even kidding. There were 6 boxes on this pallet, and that's all they were getting in the whole trailer was 6 cases of yogurt. And I was back to back for 3 hours.
Really?
Yeah.
Man.
And I've also had delivered yogurt. And then one of our other drivers had damaged yogurt on his trailer that they refused. So then we'd have to call the company, and they didn't know what I was doing. So they literally would offload his damaged stuff and put it on my trailer so he could go pick up the backhaul to bring back up here.
Oh my God.
And then one of our dispatchers, I don't remember if it was Chobani or Faye or somebody like that,
Yeah.
but this place refused half a trailer of yogurt. And this was one of the nights I stopped
Yeah.
because we were like in a blizzard of snow and you could not see a foot in front of you.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that driver actually came to the same truck stop that I was at, and my dispatcher, this is like 2:00 in the morning. He's like, can you go help this driver unload all this yogurt? I said, I am not going out and helping one of our drivers that would not help me change a freaking tire. I said, he can throw his own freaking yogurt in a dumpster. And I said, the pilot's not going to let him throw 6 pallets of freaking yogurt in their dumpster. I mean, I've gotten lots of stuff for free.
Yeah.
Because they refuse, say, a box of, like, the jarred mixed fruit.
Yeah.
There'd be like a jar broke in the box, so the places would refuse it.
Yeah.
And then the company didn't want it either, so drivers would either give it away
Yeah.
or sell it. So I've ended up with like free fruits, free canned goods. I was out in LA and this company refused a couple boxes of meat.
Yeah.
And there's like 5 of us drivers that had grills.
Yeah.
I'm like, why don't we just grill it? So we grilled like 2 boxes of meat. There's like steaks, hamburgers, hot dogs.
How many people do you have with you that eat all that?
Well, we were at a truck stop, so all the drivers just came over and grabbed,
Yeah, grab something what they wanted, huh?
grabbed something to eat and went back to their truck.
Oh, that's cool.
I mean, that part's cool. Like if you can end up with free stuff.
Yeah.
When I first started with JB Hunt, this guy wouldn't even tell them where he parked the truck and trailer, right? So I found a truck. I'm like, the trailer's not here. I'm like, you better get a hold of him, right? So at that time, my husband had a van.
Yeah.
So we get over to finally found a trailer, and inside the trailer were 3 pallets of pudding.
Yeah.
You know, the snack
Yeah.
packs,
Yeah. Yeah.
like the chocolate pudding, tapioca, vanilla.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So I called the company. I'm like, how long has this guy been here? She's like, oh, probably like 2 weeks or whatever. I'm like, did he not tell you there's pallets of yogurt or pudding on this trailer? He's like, no, we had no idea there was anything in there. So I'm like, well, what do you want me to do with it? She's like, well, is there somewhere to throw it away? I'm like, no. I said, can I take it? Oh, yeah. So we loaded all that pudding in the back of my husband's van,
Yeah.
and we brought it.
I had all that yogurt, huh?
Yeah, all that pudding.
Oh, all that
And
food, rather put it in the van, huh?
we took the pallets and leaned them up against the dumpster where the other pallets were, because he had it parked in like some drop lot.
Yeah.
And we took all the pudding home.
Oh, that's good. How long did it take you to get rid of it? You eat it every night. How many haven't you have?
I couldn't even tell you how many boxes of pudding we had. But we had
Excuse me.
in the little town I lived in, North Carolina, Maiden, they'd have like a summer picnic at the hardware store.
Oh yeah,
They'd have like vendors come in with cotton candy and apples and hot dogs, hamburgers. So I brought a bunch of pudding over there.
yeah.
Yeah, we had pudding for months upon months.
Oh.
It was crazy. I mean, I love pudding, so I don't care, and that stuff's not cheap. So
Yeah. But you get it free, it's good. You get it for nothing.
yeah, I've gotten yogurt for free, milk.
How
The
about
ones I wanted for free, I couldn't take because it was wine.
did you get any Gatorade, anything like Gatorade?
Oh, I've gotten juice, like all different kinds of juice.
Oh, that's good.
I had gotten baby food one time, and it was the fruit baby food.
Baby
So-
food tastes better than regular food. I used to eat baby food. Right?
So
The lady had a
I
lot of-
ate it 'cause it was like blueberry and banana, apple,
know.
banana.
Someone dumped that in the bushes, didn't they? There's all someone 2 big boxes of it in the bushes. The rest of the rot.
Yeah, I know. Someone just stole someone's Amazon box, and they stuffed it in the backpack, and they left it in the woods or something. Wayne, my brother, when he found it.
Baby
Oh,
food.
yeah, I've gotten orange juice, yogurt,
Yeah.
Baby food was rotten though. They left out the
baby
main.
food.
It was packed in the Amazon box. And it belonged to
Still-
someone else.
They're still wrapped up in Amazon boxes, all wrapped up. They haven't been open. They haven't been open yet. Someone threw them there. Crazy.
Yeah, I've ended up with a lot of free food, you know. Free
Yeah.
is the best thing to get.
Oh, that's good.
Nowadays, good luck getting anything free.
Not anymore, you
But
know.
I'm gonna shut her down.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Okay, I'll be here. Bye.
All right, good night.
Good night.
Good night, everyone. Hope everybody enjoys the rest of your night. Much love. God bless. We'll catch you tomorrow.